To start, here's 1 Yankee 86 from York to London King's Cross. 82213. Line 119. I was going to say, don't banks are bad, but good lord, time now is 15:06 on Thursday the 3rd of January 2019. This will be 1510 1020 LNER service London King's Cross, Aberdeen. There's a flat toned alarm error as well on the southbound side. It's stuck on the I-tone. I wasn't expecting to see the intercity one at the start either. I saw its parts for today, but didn't think it'd be on that. I'm sure it's not down for 1402 off York. I'll do some raiding in the 91 group anyway. Where are we looking? Here we are, 91 Appreciation Group. Let's see if the parts are in here. Then we'll know if it was down to be that or it's been swapped in. There we are. Yeah, 1402 York London, it was down to be on there. I don't know, because I wasn't expecting to come out this way today. It's going to take another day off. Alright, we're waiting for another after this, or what's our look going to be? No, because he's back at Carlton, so that's alright. I might just get two and run. Maybe, because it'll be getting dark shortly anyway. Not that I'm bothered, but like, I'd back home in darkness, that's not a good idea with the 46. Okay, what's heading up north? $299,309. Up they go. Ooh. 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 Time now 15:09. Our last train was a few moments ago. This is the 15:08 LNER service, Leeds London. In a way, the crossing sounded like Hull Walton Street when closing. That's always got a buggy alarm. I think I might send Matthew back down there. I don't think he's far from Walton Street. Wait, tell I, not yeah, Walton. And, what was the other one? St George's. They both sound dodgy all the time. One's always got a broken alarm. I'll drop him a message, hang on. When you're next at Walton and George's. There we go. So of course I'd pop to them, but currently the rail's terrible and I don't fancy a 2-hour drive. Plus traffic, which make about 3. Yeah, so we'll squash in Tallington sometime soon. That's 80 minutes from me. 80. That'll probably be summer, or at least the next couple of months. Like, we're going to get some more East Coast Mail Order versions this week anyway. And that'll be on the, whatchamacallit line. I don't know what you call it, between Peterborough and Ely. Also, I've got, again, confirmed dates for barrier upgrades at Norwell and Cromwell. The date itself could change, but I've got down as February and April. I can't remember which order. But February and April for one or the other. And then again for one or the other. Okay, train. Battle of Britain Memorial flight. This barrier is doing that thing where it suspends itself whilst coming down. Time knows 15:16. This will be 15:17, 1 Delta 17 LNER service from London King's Cross to Leeds. It does sound very like Walton Street actually. Doesn't have 25 alarms. How many does Walton have? 6 or something? Right, that's one with the pedestrian signal by a hose. It has entrance. Is it just 4? I don't know, it's a bit big, but it sounded like that. But it's not in this sort of state. But Walton operates as 2 crossings. So you're seeing all different videos and that. One side finishes first and then mutes. Because it's 2 crossings. I think it's the only large road that is 2 crossings. Well, so we double staying and all. Anyway, I'm going to keep back here, so... At least we get far back. We might be staying for a stopping service, but I'm not too sure. I won't read it until we know, otherwise I'll be a bit stupid reading it twice. Also, of course, you can tell I'm stood on some spare bits of rail. With 2 arms behind the signal box. It's probably more, but I can only see 2 anyway. Yeah, might be staying for the stop, I might not. If we go up, I'm going to slow walk over, then head by the far side street signal. Train. One, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Up. Thank you. We're going. Run! Right, I'll do the usual time over thing because I don't trust that bloody controller. Right, we're in our next position just across here. Hopefully the grass isn't cold or damp. See you in a moment. And we're just bravered. If you listen carefully to that again, you'll get the resemblance of Walton Street. Time now is 15 at 19. This is 15 at 20. Monaco 14, and then the off service from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. Where's the local train? At Grantham, right, I'm off after this then. Oh, I go to normal position, can't be asked to stand back for it. Which alarm was actually the loudest? Was it the singular tone or this one? Because the broken tone's across the other end. But imagine if both of them were screaming. And say you lived over there. That'd be terrible. Otherwise it's not so bad as if it's just one. Just imagine it though. But yeah, enough about that. Alright, this train's stop at Newark, load, leave, which could take 5 minutes. But we'd have gone down as it was roughly arriving at platform anyway. This is far he arrived in about a minute ago. Should have had 2 in. Next station Peterborough 15:47. London King's Cross 16:37. For the next 2 weekends there was a blockade through Welling, meaning LNER services will not call at Stevenage, will divert via Cambridge and or start and terminate at Peterborough. For more information visit lner.co.uk. I think it's a part of King's Cross remodelling as well. That's due. I think that might be the blockade this side of the year as well. Might be these immediate 2. So I think what they'll do is, a bit like they did with the Lincoln diverts, is terminate all electrics at Peterborough and only send diesels through March, Ely and Cambridge and Letchworth Garden City. Then that way it's easy, and I'll get electric off of Newark to Peterborough and terminate and then change from across country. Where of course the trolley service will be taken off at Peterborough. So it's trolley between, I think, Birmingham and, it's either between Birmingham and Peterborough or Leicester and Peterborough. But not through to Stansted. Which is a bit of a fanny. But there we are, that's life. Okay, route's clear through Bolton. Yeah, this we'll call off after this. We've probably already got 10 minutes already. Oh, am I still officially back yet? No. Maybe next week. Don't get your hopes up though. And also, Great Western's 153377 from Northern has now gone to ScotRail to be a bike shed. Arrived today at Kilmarnock from Neville Hill. That's the first one to become a bicycle carriage for ScotRail. Next is all the rest of the green ones and Casper to go up from Northern. 82222. .104. Up they go. Let's hope. Where's the... Yeah, won't get the local. Thank you for watching, we'll see you next time. Maybe Saturday. No, these actually don't stay on the floor now. It's bouncing perfectly fine. and all the above. Okay, time now is 11:03 on Friday the 1st of March 2019. Got that one right, didn't I? This will be slightly delayed 10:15 on 1 Hotel 02 Hull train service London Hull. What side's this so I can report up near? Right. Let me get a photograph of the area that I can report back to Claypole signal box. I'll do it after the closure. I can't write properly with just one hand. It's all cockeye. And then it'll be a tight squeeze between that and the Northern Lights. Is the Peterborough Retford IEP running? Yep, okay, arrived off of Grantham. So yeah, they want them in service in the next couple of weeks, so all of these test runs should be running. Otherwise, there's not a cat and else chance. Right, Hull's a Hull. Right, Northern Lights is a few off, so I wouldn't expect it in this closure. Okay, we are. It's 180. They'll be going nowhere. Right, we're going up. Thank you. I'm saying thank you for. He's up. We're up. I have to throw back for about a month. It's not so bad either. Right, I'll get the next one across the other side. Well, it's better than before. They've done some maintenance work, but then looked at the up near side alarm. And I suppose they didn't notice it really, did they? Time was 11:06. This would be the Northern Lights, the 11:10 1 Sierra 11 LNAR service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. Aberdeen. London King's Cross to Aberdeen. So they would have done the alarm by now, but that's why I didn't report it back last time, because I thought like there was probably some nearby checks anyway, so they'd done it then. But no, still the same. I'll flag about once I get a break, which will probably be between 19 and 30. Ooh. It's nippy. Should we do the classical dark sky check? 8 feels 6. And yes, the app's now got a dark mode. The app cost about £5, I think. Here we are, is the Northern Lights for Aberdeen. Bloody Edinburgh. Right. I think we'll be going up straight after. I don't know. Yep, will be. $299,320, which is the last in National Express East Coast. Oh, we are staying. It'll be a long wait then, won't it? Next Saturday at 11:08, 1 Alpha 22 leads London, expected at Northgate in 2 minutes' time. So it'll be here in about 3. Another one behind that as well, so then at 11:30 we're off for 6-1 Sunderland, London King's Cross. And 1 turns into 3. No route through the other ones yet. Still a red signal at Bulpit. So why are we the only one doing all of a sudden? I'm going to keep my eye on the protecting signal southbound, which weirdly is on the up line. Okay, they're back down again. It's like it's a double yellow aspect. Must be a single, I can't bloody tell, to be honest. We were on just over 4.5 minutes. I think I just heard something up near the flat crossing. Alpha 2-2 approaching Northgate. Might be staying after it, I won't be bloody surprised. Okay, green signal. Over 5 minutes. If we're up after this bloody quick. Right, 2 cars, that's it. There's one after this one, doesn't even call it Northgate. Oh, here we are. Here's train 2. 202 and 90029. Quickly. Like so. You're going to time you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When we're doing that, right, we know what the next one is. I've already said it previously. Let's see how high this barrier is now. So wait, right, so he's no longer bodging the pavement, and as you could see, he was, because he's left all the markings down there. Now he's actually fairly high off the floor. He's decent high. The other one still thumps across there, though. I don't think the dampening is actually good enough. Like, it's strong, it grabs it, but then it lets it go almost immediately. What a nightmare. What a bloody liberty. Saved it there. If you know the show it's from, I saved it. I'm trying to save back, of course I bloody am. Yeah, man. Right, yeah, he's at Northgate now. Oh, bloody close that. At least we got a bit of canting, didn't we, lads? I don't care. Right, OFAR's Delta 09. Also know this Grand Central's at Northgate. Right. Oh, good lord. Might be waiting for the next LNER. He's a few signals before Claypole, let's say. But we can't pinpoint exactly where. We haven't got a map. And I don't think Raildar would have it diagrammed on their live map. Okay, train 3. 112, James Herriot. Now that all went well. Where are we? Next, 1117, 1 Delta 09, LAR service London Leeds. So that's expected at Newark in 3 minutes. Sorry, 3. Speak English, not bloody chav. I'm going to stick for the IEP, yeah, but... Nah. We I've got 10 minutes worth of footage now. I don't want to make it like 40 or 30. It's a bit dragging. Van stopped right away at the end of the corner there. So I get all this to my son. Why not? I wonder if they do just ever send that alarm when I report it in, which of course will be when I leave, because then I've got more time to do so. But it's the same as the one behind me, or will they completely replace the chipboard? Like, it's not broken, it's just producing a singular tone. And then I might be able to, what's the word? Salvage it, that's the one. It's not really a word, but it'll do. I wonder if we'll be able to salvage it. This whole clip's now on 10 minutes. Right, do I target 2 closures or bloody 15? I think just 2. Okay, here's our train 4 approaching. Currently the next calling train off Newark at 21 is just at Carlton, and he's calling is another HST. There's stop with withdrawing on Leeds trains in the next couple of weeks to replace by an IEP. Zero 7305. Go. We don't need to coat now because there's a bit of leeway between that and the next train. Ooh. Must have fallen asleep for a second there. Okay, time now is 11:20. This will be 11:21, 1 Echo 06, Linear service from Glasgow Central to London King's Cross. What day is it? Oh, it's Friday, innit? Alright, I've sent off the report in a very technological way. A singular tone as opposed to a 2-tone. That's me Twitter, go follow. A nice fade to focus. If it wasn't for that little post over there, I wouldn't know which, because this one's completely faded. It's like a piece of bloody page with no words on it. Without writing in invisible ink. And of course failing your coursework because there's no words on the page. Right, where's... Oh. IAP's not come onto this diagram yet. The Newark train's at Grantham. I think he's due off there about now. He'll be with us in 10 minutes. It's not too far down. Right, York train. Right. Yeah, off Grantham 11:21. What's he booked to be? Because I again have the 91 list, so I can check through. Right, Bravo 20. Bravo 82 to form 83. Right, where's the 91 list? Let's see if we can see on that. Come on, here we are. What did I say it was? 9117 is on the Newark. The Glasgow's on there. I'll check that whilst away. Echo 06, I think it were anyway. Right, according to this, that's 108. Oh, 109 apparently a double set. That was 125 and 132. I don't know what time that was supposed to have gone. Broad and Alpha 25 is one of our next leads. The first one to be replaced by PC's Midland set on 1 Delta 11. And then the Hull train, which I think is 1 Hotel 10 for the All Executive. And it's Oakbone journey back from London to Hull. It's not this Glasgow yet though. We're doing a full 4 minutes as it is. He arrived in good time. He arrived, when we're looking, 11:20. He had 2 minutes in platform, he's left anyway. Here he is. Taking about a week. Way over 4 minutes, near enough to 4.5. Okay, what's the DVT? 82,222. On 108. Next to Newark train. We should be a 90. Wait, no, tell a lie, it's a 91, isn't it? We just said that a moment ago. We'll see you for it. This one's still basically stays on the floor. Time now is 11:27. This will be 11:35, 1 Bravo 82 LNER service from London King's Cross to Newark Northgate. I suppose he's taking platform 3, IEP's about 12 minutes back. This should be 117. If the database I've got in the group, of course, is correct, which I think it is, because it's from Trust. But I don't know if they've been inputted into RailCam, which I might do once I get the slot out and edit it together. I usually throw the details in. How far back is the IEP in relative time scale? 40. Now, scrap it. I'll get this and then go. I think I'm starting to have one of my turns. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, that's a report submitted through. So I expect in the next couple of weeks or so it to be attended to, because I know they're all very slow around here. Everything's starting to slow up again. Okay, what's terminating at Newark? So I'm going to do some photograph of this through the hole. I probably won't. 117. 82219 on the back. Up they go. As they go up and the wigwags go out, we thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Okay, this one's my take. Time now is 11:40 on Friday the 8th of March 2019. This will be delayed. 11:35, 1 Bravo 82 LNER service from London King's Cross to Newark Northgate, running approximately 10 minutes behind. I was also pointed out in a previous clip, which will be, well, it would have been sent to a channel name which will appear. Nah. If it goes anywhere. The 10:40 arrival into Newark from Grimsby Town was 50 minutes behind due to a signalling problem at Swinderby, which meant the return out was 45 late. But what we know with Swinderby signalling problems, if it starts early morning, it carries on for 48 hours. The last one did, the one before did, this will. So expecting it'll either be an end of service or through till tomorrow. The Northern Lights train's terminating at Edinburgh due to it being faulty. If I just quickly pull up where we're at Newark Castle. They're 11:07 for Leicester. Due to the signalling problems running 42 minutes behind. I wonder if it's just simply like crossing failure at Scarl that's... or track section failure on crossing. I don't know, because I don't really dig too deep into it, but that could just be the case. Right, we might also stay for 11:42 on Alpha 25 Leeds London. I'm not yet sure, so I'm not... oh, there's one more behind this anyway, so it won't just be 2, it'll be 3. Train 3 will be the 11:45 1012 London Edinburgh. Here's train 1. (91 122). (82 204). Well, that'll be a short uptime, and that bloody much. Next train's nearby. Next 2 trains are nearby, so I'm going to count. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These barriers still bounce like they did, well, literally last week, if it was only a couple of days back. I notified the MOM, the Mobile Operations Manager, of the alarm. Nothing's been done, has it? Because Because they say it's supposed to have a singular tone when there's no train. It shouldn't even be playing if there's no train. Anyways, enough jabber about nationalised failings. Time now is 11:44. This will be 11:45, 1012 LNER service London number, 11:42 1 Alpha 25 LNER service Leeds London. It's a mad world, literally. But I don't see familiar faces, but I do see worn-out places. This is one of them worn-out places. So a signal lot that's been closed for goodness knows how long. You know it's closed because there's fencing around the windows. And these barriers have seen a lot better days. Oh. This train will be stopping at this protecting signal because there's no road through Northgate because of the last train, Bravo 82. So Sierra 12 will be stopping at the signal. Hopefully nothing will happen whilst it's there. So of course, like, we're literally the gap where my terrible nails are now. That's where we are, is that gap in between them two signals. Here's train 1 of X. 82 228. 132 employer pledge. Yeah, it is train 2 approaching now. We're staying over for literally safety purposes, even though the road's not available. If it was to spad, well, 1, it'd be on camera, so the driver would be gone. And 2, who knows what vehicle could come run the side of the road in the next 5-10 seconds. Right, Bravo 82 is now arriving to Northgate, 10 minutes behind. Can't win. Yeah, it is a vehicle now, I was on about in the next 5-10 seconds. Looks like he's got a 90 anyway. I know there's usually 90s on these now. It might have been number 19. I can't tell. It looks like it's actually a 91. Well, no, because the road's just become available. Whilst Castle's delayed, 11:07 gets the path through the flat crossing. It's 11:46. Oh, Jesus, good Lord. It's all gone very well for absolutely nobody. There'll be disruption all day through the Midland Main Line. Specifically, the most northern part of it. Yeah, it's a 91. And he is stopped at the signal, awaiting the road. No, he ain't. He's coming forth. Just powered back up now. Here's a snippet, hang on, before the last train that I got in the closure that I've sent to the person you will shortly know. That was before the third train appeared. Good blimey. Right. I like a slow speed train because the delivery looks better. Right, what's off to Edinburgh Waverley, gaining a delay? 91-130 Lord Mayor and Newcastle. Two 225. I think that's it. Yes. Right, I'm gonna get Glasgow because he's approaching now and he was routed onto the wrong line at Doncaster. We'll get him, then we'll go. See if I can get the same amount of footage as I did in the other company clip. Let's see. Right in the hole it's been making for many multiple years. Okay, time now is 11:50. Let's not laugh, but let's just say the signal didn't quite get it right. This will be the delayed 11:21 LNER service from Glasgow Central to London King's Cross. Listed on reports, of course, of being originally placed on the through line at Doncaster. It was then reversed into platform number 1. That's where it gained the delay from. And on the point of this alarm and the mom, Right, I'll show you the email, but let me just zoom it for confidentiality reasons. I thank you for contacting about this, so we can confirm they've spoken to the control team, advise this singular turns number when there's no trains on approach. And I think you're lying there, though. Is this 1, 2 or 3? Right, so we said 11:21 Glasgow, 11:51 10 London Leeds. And 5 minutes till the stop us back out. IEP didn't even report through the bloody platform. No, use the arrive status, not the departure. Right, it's 2 minutes already. What's first over these two? Yeah, saying that is normal when there's no trains on approach isn't correct if it's a road crossing. Mom's been out, nothing's been done, so I suspect they're thinking the same thing, or they went to the wrong location. That's from the report of the last visit. Right, one's just left Northgate, one's just approaching behind us now. So this Leeds first, followed by the delayed Glasgow due to an operational incident. Been routed onto the wrong line at another station. Here's an old East Midlands power car. 43272. Somewhat flushed as that was passing. Ooh, smells of toilet water now. Oh, well, he's slowing because there's no route through the platform because of the last stopper for Edinburgh. Shortly up the Glasgow, will probably be staying for the other stopper as well, the local train for London at 11:56. I'll see once this Glasgow is past, then I'll know if it's got the road or not. It's got 2 minutes till departure. And according to my reports, the Glasgow train that we're waiting for, with the incident left Newark 31 behind. 82203. On 120. Right, are we staying for the local? No, good. I think I'll try and leave as well then. That might be a stupid idea. Yeah, it's a stupid idea. I'm gonna wait for this. Ooh. Well, I accept the opening was to clear traffic, but there's also a non-stop train approaching. Right, it's the time now 11:55. This will be 11:51, 1 Alpha 93, Hull, London. 11:56, 1 Bravo 83, Newark, Northgate, London, King's Cross. And the next Lincoln and Grimsby train have been cancelled due to the signal failure at Swinderby. They're tagging it Collingham, so it makes me think it is Skull Crossing. Or at least that, like, it's on there. Because services in the other direction towards Icombe are not affected. Services all towards Newark here are. Bloody hell. So as soon as this one's passed, we'll get the road for the stopper. Then I can push off. Got to pick the other car up. But I thought I'd check here in case the mom found any problems, but they haven't, because they're not very good, are they? Okay, here's all. Which course is a 180. 180, 113. 180, 113. I thought I misread it for a moment there. Right. Are you just picking on me now? Yes, we are, because the stopper route's ready. Stop it, it's annoying. I swear they're deliberately being annoying now. Time now is 11:57. This would be 11:56 Newark, London. I got practically 8.5 minute clip previously for one closure, but good grief, no, to then suddenly split it all up. Oh, for Christ's sake, there's a Bradford as well, isn't there? 12:07, 1 Delta 71 London Bradford. These timings are too lenient as well. If you went to Claypole in about 4 minutes, then it should apparently take it 5 minutes to get from Claypole to Newark. It seems too lenient for me. Because we're going to be staying from any bloody way. Good grief. This was only supposed to be a short bloody session. Then I thought after I got, of course, the longer clip, which you'll see on a different page, that there was a nearby train afterwards, I'd get that, but then it's just equalled into more after more after more after more. I'm bloody terrible. At least I'm not a timetabler, am I? It's like with the way of things, and of course it's the way of things because this is the United Kingdom. We're blocking Brexit with failed nationalisation and privatisation. And then this Jackson thing. Good lord. Well, hopefully these two should be my last. I'll check the other direction because I want to go after this and I don't want to be stood here all freaking day trying to find a gap between a train that I can push off. Yeah, gap after Bradford, I'm taking it, I'm fucking leaving it. Good lord. After this, go back home, collect the car up. This has finally been through MOT. Passed. A few minors. Luckily we scraped it. It's like ice and try not to land on your arse. Just land on your face instead. Okay, is the stopper. 82204 again. It's 91122. I know it's safe for Bradford because he's only 2 signals back. Then we can push off. It's just a pulpit now. Well, I think overall the set I've got is a lot longer than the set I've got to give away. Hello, nice to see you. Thanks for coming over. Right, what's last? 18107 out of the north. For Bradford interchange. Let's go. Right, hopefully I can leave now. We'll see you next time. We're at Barnby level crossing in Nottinghamshire. No, I thought for a second it wasn't going to bang. Right, well it's been, what, 5 months and the alarm's still the same, so I'm not sticking for a long time. No, it's 1340 hours. Wednesday the 29th of May 2019. This will be the 1339 LNER Azuma service from Peterborough to York. Oh, also wait, there's a great big issue here. Right. You know how it says road ahead closed, no through route? I've just come from down there and got through perfectly fine. What? Anyway, at least I've got the old road to myself because apparently it's shut. I don't get it anyway. Why that alarm's still not been looked at is beyond me. I'm certain it's been way over 5 months by now. What we'll do is we'll get this and then we'll get the next couple across the other end with the dead alarm. Then we'll move off. Because it's literally just a, well, I've got nothing down to do, so pop over and check and nothing's changed whatsoever. Okay, it's the IEP. (800 104) to York, and with no vehicles on the road. Oh, there is one. They're staying. 1342 and Alpha 30 Leeds London, 1345 117 London Newcastle Central. And the next two. November 17's in the area. Well, that's all we got next, isn't it? So vehicles are turning up to the apparent road closed. It's bullshit. There might be a few minutes after this. Newcastle train before the Leeds, and the Leeds after it. That'll be our second and last closure because it's going to be lengthy anyway. We're down to 4.5 minutes of this closure alone. And also, before I totally forget and don't mention it at all, Bones Green Mark 4 set number 23 has now been withdrawn from service, with the IEP replacements covering it. Set BN23 at Bones Green is out of service. Is this NL65 who's come back in for a little while? Yes. 075061. Oh, they're staying again. Okay, there's some time after the next train. Team don't know how. Gone the wrong way. Can't wait for a train. Got lost. Everything. Train's here. Four 3 2 7 7 4 3 3 2 0. I still don't understand the logic of the local team saying that's absolutely fine. Stop lying, and maybe trim the bushes back a little bit. I can't see down that direction. Time now is 13:50 hours. This will be the 13:51 LAR service from London King's Cross to Leeds, and the 13:54 LAR service from Newark to London King's Cross, the 13:51 all train service from Hull to London King's Cross. We've got one Delta 1-4, the first train expected to Northgate at 53, the 54 departure, and the 51 to London from Hull's expected at 56. It's going to be another 3. And the Hull's way back at only Egmanton, so it might just be the 1. They might push the local train ahead because they both call at Grantham. Who knows what's going to happen? So what we know and what we've seen, the East Midlands NL65 set is temporarily back in service again, whilst LNER's BN23 set at Bones Green is taken out of service, coming off lease. What are to do the second IEP diagrams are now in, with the 1156 off of Newark being an IEP and the 1006 off of London being an IEP. One 20214 for Leeds. Okay, we do have the route ready for the next one at Northgate. Which arm's longer, because this one seems to like the floor, that one is having freedom of bounce. Time is 13:53. This will be the 13:54 LNER service from Newark Northgate to London King's Cross. The 13:51 Hull train service from Hull to London King's Cross. And maybe also the delayed 13:28 Deutsche Bahn cargo service from Dollins Moor sidings to Scunthorpe Redbourne sidings. Note that the Rectory Lindsay train will now be cancelled in all further timetables, as the terminal at Netherfield has now closed. Much like the line to Cotton Power Station, it's currently under an until further notice closure, but the power station doesn't close until the end of September. So that's 2 terminals down, months apart. And quite literally, actually, because the until further notice popped up for the Cotton Power Station line about a month ago, and it was about that same time that there was an announcement about Rectory College closing as well. Okay, the first train's just left Northgate now, which passes I arrived and has a 90 on the back, which will likely be one of the next runs, replaced by IEP. I'll find my list, since any more Newark's listed. Yeah. So the run in the next hour, the 15:56, will be an IEP from the 7th of June. 17th of June. So then the rest of the Newarks will just follow on from that, eventually the Lincolns in September. Because Hull and Leeds was always known to be the first route to retire the East Midlands set, which of course is currently in temporary due to BN23 being ready to go off lease, with driving van trailer I think 82226. I don't even know if you've already seen it, but I know it's either 226 or 225 that is also ready to go off lease. Same for Hull as well, he's just near Cromwell, which around is not too far back. Okay, it's the Newark train. Should have 90036 on the back. On the front. Not long left for them 90s. They're next out actually, after all these leaders and that. That's next out. I don't know how many 90s LNER currently has. 3, isn't it? Or was it 5? So next is Hull and the Scunthorpe freight. train's just thrown Bolton, and the oil's just passing Northgate. Car hasn't been going 6 minutes. Most of the wait's for the freight train, it's not here yet. Halt. 180111. Here's the shed. Six 6125. Right, that'll do. Subscribe for more. We'll see you next time. How did I guess in 6 months it's still the same? The time is 11:50 hours on Thursday the 25th of July 2019. This will be the delayed 11:46 LNAR service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh. Six months and 3 months since the initial report. Absolutely no change whatsoever. There are temporary speed restrictions on most rail networks today of 60 miles an hour and lower due to reported high track temperatures. A reoccurrence of the freight derailment at Langworth is not what we'd need on a busy main line. I think that was there for about 2 weeks. If anything derailed here due to buckling rails, it'd be a lot longer than 2 weeks. It'd be about 4. 212. Well, they didn't last long, not hitting the floor. The time is 11:59 hours. This will be the 11:51 LNER service from London King's Cross to Leeds. There will be also the 11:50 Hull train service from Hull to Peterborough. This train will not continue to London King's Cross today due to a speed restriction as a result of predicted high track temperatures. What would it currently be, if you can see, 31. The rails will be at least 60 degrees already. And if you're any decent in science class, you'll know the heat that you can start to bend steel. (91108) is at Doncaster platform 2, awaiting to go into Wabtec for spares and repairs. It will not see the light of service on its own ever again. That unit left service about 48 hours ago. It was a couple of days at least. Right, we should be staying for the Peterborough. Oh good lord, and the 11:56 LNAR service from Peterborough to Retford. (113-215), and we're staying for the next two. We need to go back to Maxi again, but it's 80 minutes away. 80. It's about the same distance as Havenhouse. Right, so the Peterborough train is just passing Newark, and the Retford train is just at Claypole. Here's the Peterborough train. Zero 113. We'll probably also be waiting for the 1207 Grand Central service from London to Bradford. and we've got a set of 4 afterwards. Bradford 111 to Retford. Oh, bloody hell. At this point, the barriers have been down for 8 minutes. I've been keeping count. This is train 4 of 4. Which is stopping outside of Newark due to the IAP stop at the platform. (180-106) for Bradford. Time is 12:11. This will be the 12:08 LNAR service from Leeds to London King's Cross, the 12:13 LNAR service London Edinburgh. If we're very unlucky, the delayed 11:37 LNER service from Edinburgh to London and the 12:19 LNER service from London to Leeds. With a 4-minute gap between the first two and the second two, it's more than likely these will not go up. They probably don't go up during disruption either. Say if there's a great backlog, but there's a train sat at Newark 1, and there's a train sat outside the station, these would still be down with the backlog right the way through Claypole. Just like over at Grove Road. They're down throughout. So this probably would be. Tallington was when the wire snagged near Lolham. Mind you, Lolham itself can be down for 35 minutes of a 50-minute time that you're there. In our tried and tested statistics, it's actually the worst contender between itself and Tallington. Yet they're literally, what, not even a mile apart from each other. But Lolham's the worst contender for downtime. Closely followed by Maxi, which we was there for about 20 minutes. They was down for 18 of those minutes. And there wasn't even congestion. I don't think, anyway. I can't remember that far back. We'll revisit at some point. But if it's as lengthy as literally 35 minutes out of a 50-minute time that you're there, it's all going to be chopped right down. It'll end up being about 15 minutes worth. Which, yeah, so far our second closure was over 9 minutes for 4 trains. Okay, I think train 1 shortly coming from this way with train 2 coming from behind. Lucky. We're going to count because the next train's in the area. 11, 5, 2, 1. Right, time now is 12:15. This will be the delayed 11:37 from Edinburgh to London. The 12:19 from London to Leeds. There's a bit of shade, here we are. This is today's weather forecast. Highs to 33 degrees around 3 o'clock. Luckily I don't think we'll be out there. It's the sort of day for Mablethorpe, Skegness, Yarmouth, Lowestoft. But then you're just going to literally get yourself 3rd degree burns. Quite literally. Like, say you go barefoot on any sand, you will fry your feet off. Quite literally. Last time I was at Skeg Beach, it was only about 15 degrees, I think. The sand was sweltering. And you imagine walking on plain sand at 31 degree. You're fucked. You've got no feet, so you might as well just be a paraplegic. $800 110. Might just get bloody prosthetic legs if you're going to get yourself 3rd degree burns from sand in this weather. You just need bloody prosthetic legs. Well, you can't keep giving yourself burns there, can you? It could be worse, because there's ladies sticking ice creams up their hose your mother. It's stupid. 274 Spirit of Sunderland and Brad Lara. Right, it's enough of burns and sticking lollipops up your everything. That'll do us here. This pissing thing still hasn't been sorted. 6 months after first notification and 3 months after first report. Not work, absolute fail. This will be a case of literally asking a stupid question. Has the Yode alarm been fixed yet? Welcome to Christmas with Fabe, Series 6, Episode 2. Answer? Of course it hasn't. January, we first noticed that. March, we reported it. July, we last visited. It's no December. The time is 1300 hours. This will be the 12:59 Hull train service from London King's Cross to Hull and the 12:55 LNER service from York to London King's Cross. What is it that the local team doesn't understand? And then why, of course, has the local team for Thorpe on the Hill replaced the non-faulty alarm? What is this nationalised, government-owned bloody network about? Other than scoring political points by striking a deal with an operating company and then striking for 27 days for a deal you accepted. At least so far we've got East Midlands out of it. That's so far anyway. We don't know how it's going to go with the Bellio throughout the franchise, but so far so good. The managing director of South Western Railway is moving over to Great Western Railway, and vice versa, Great Western's over to South Western. Will that solve the problems on one? Will it cause problems on the other? Most likely, but then it's still down to the Government Department for Transport, isn't it? Okay, the local trains now departed Northgate. The Hull is just over at, let me pull up the other signalling map that says location, just over at Balderton. What'll pass us first? My guess is Hull, because here he is. One 180-111. Aaronwood 102. The load is still on me as that bloody flat one. Okay, time is 13:08. This will be the 13:08 LNER train service from Leeds to London King's Cross. The Highland Chieftain, the 13:10 LNER train service from London King's Cross to Inverness. Well, bugger and bumholes for that. We haven't got the Sandite from Broxbourne, 6 Zulu 70, because he's still on the Fen line. March somewhere or other. Don't know if anything's been reported. Who goes the area? Cross country. Newton Abbott. No. Who else serves at Greater Anglia? So we can find anything. Earlier failed train at Elmswell. Of course, the pantograph struck a bridge. Peterborough's is suspended because of most of the units that were going to be used on it are now out of service and over to transport for Wales. So from what I'm aware, Greater Anglia's now got no 153s and one Class 170. And then the 156 is going to East Midlands Railway this month. All in separate stages. First time I've seen a bus here as well. Especially at that size. Here's an IEP. (1018) 1105. Next, the Island Chieftain, which runs swaps, I think, next week from HS2 to Azuma. The Aberdeens go over now today. The Lincolns go over today. The morning and evening service 1B81 and 90, they've now gone over. The return tonight is listed to be in Azuma. There were talk for 10 cars during the Lincoln market. The platform can only fit 5, so passengers within the front 5 off of Newark, they'll be stuck in it. They can't leave. Because there's no gangway between the two units that you can walk through for a start, and then the platform's too short. I do have a Greater Anglia movement anyway, not in this quarter, in the next. That's led by class 37. Right, there's the Island Chieftain. Three 1-8, 314. Oh, stop being so bloody stupid. Okay. This could be questionable because I don't know if there is an engineer in possession at Claypole Loop or not. Time is 13:15. I can't find the bleeding train, bear with me. Oh yeah, this will be the 13:24 Greater Anglia service from Norwich Crome Point to Neville Hill. Probably also wait for the 13:21 LNER train service from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. The 13:18 LNER train service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh. How low do you need it? Are you deaf or something? That's better. Okay, the 13:21 train just now arriving at Newark. Here's a stopper. Yeah, it must be a loop possession because the train we're waiting for is just past Claypole Loop. How long's the stopper got at Newark? So, well, we're looking at a ride, basically 13:18. Sits until 21, so he's there for 3 minutes. That Sandite, its last report was Ely. Could well have sent it back to Broxbourne. There's another some sort of line block going on over on the Fen line at March, but I've got no bloody idea what. Not like there's a proper service on that line anyway. I say the Peterborough routes which are suspended due to a lack of rolling stock. And that'll be at least for another week. From what I've heard, the 755 rollout on the Peterborough runs is either Sunday the 8th or Monday the 9th. So they've got about a whole week with no calling service at Whittlesea or Maney properly. The occasional cross-country and East Midlands Railway calls, yeah, of course. That's not the point though, is it? Because they don't make the train service itself. What are we going for to begin with? The Greater Anglia or the stopper? Because the barriers have been down for 4 minutes and nothing's appeared. Definitely be at least a 3 close because 1D, 1-3 is under Claypole control. Okay, the Greater Anglia thing's now approaching, class 37. Probably got a couple of Mark III coaches. Because I wasn't directly looking, that was 37424. Next train should be leaving Newark now. What now? Oh, okay. The Leeds train shortly approaching from the Claypole direction. I'll arrive on site first. Right, I see the Leeds. The London train's right behind me. So just before we get bold, (801-209). (103). Thank you for watching episode 2. We'll see you for episode 3, whenever that actually may be, because this year's not a date order.